Hey guys, we're live. Welcome to We Are Live again, discussing another new song for you and what it means to us and why we wrote this song. It's called Every Breath is Christmas. The first thing we're going to do is play the song in the background, then we'll discuss it afterwards.
It's a great song.
I agree. Do you hear it?
A little louder.
The blooming moment. I can't hear it, Bobby.
Turn it up a little.
It'd be too loud. Is that good? Does it sound good? It'd be very loud. Thank you for me in glory, hallelujah. Open in silent prayer.
Voice.
Thanks, brother. What journey, man? Majesty that we share. Every breath is Christmas. Miracles abound. A glorious celebration in the silent sound. Every breath is Christmas. Every breath is bliss. Every moment a celebration in the cradle of love's kiss. I'm chatting to people on Facebook.
Cool.
There's a new song, Every Breath is Christmas. We'll talk about it afterward. What it means. Surrender all control.
Yeah, that high voice is coming back big time.
Yeah. It's fun to play, man. I'm just so grateful and blessed.
I know. And so am I because of you, so I'm happy.
In the homes and spaces hearts and hands are open, all in harmony. As the lights are glowing, presence under the tree. The breath and stillness come to me. Every breath is Christmas. Hours the day. Every breath is Christmas. 24 hours a day. Every breath is Christmas.
Best Christmas song I ever heard.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, from us. From nature through us. The volume turned down enough. Too loud.
It's all good.
It's all good.
All right.
So, the message of the song is every. So today we're discussing.
You like baking the cake. Ooh.
Woo! Woo! This song is about every moment is present, full of Christmas. The idea of love, the celebration of life, of everythingness, which we did use Christmas as a metaphor, because the Christ light inside yourself is the metaphor for being awakeness. In this reality, in this dogma, storyline of this society, they utilize Christmas as an awakened being. So I use Christmas in that sense. So Christmas is Christ Mass, the Christ within you being awakened, and within every breath is that awakened presence, which is Christmas.
Every breath is the present.
Exactly.
And it's not something you have to think about. And when Rich first wrote this song, and Rich, just to be straightforward, Rich wrote this song. All I did was consult a little bit on the sound. And but this is all Rich. Is that when I first heard it, I knew right away what he was saying,
Yeah.
and that every moment is Christmas, and it's a gift that you can unwrap every time you take a breath, every time you show compassion to someone else, and give them the gift of your experience, your life.
Yes.
You know, yeah, and that's what resonated with me, and it fit nicely into the metaphor of Christmas.
Yes.
You know, and I really, I
Because
think
but I
it's
can't.
one of the best Christmas songs I've ever heard. You know, John
Hello.
Lennon.
Hello,
John
Chris.
Lennon. What?
You're the person, a friend. Hello, Chris Kraft. I'm Brandy Kraft from Ragley, Louisiana. I just want to say hi and thank you for having the show for me to listen to and be here. Of course,
Cool.
thank you. You're the gift
Yeah.
for us.
Thank
so
you.
much. Yes.
It's more about you than it is about us. You
Exactly.
know.
That's
But I remember a John Lennon song that says, "So this is Christmas. What have you done?" But we're not in the past tense. We're in the now all the time. And so few people realize how lucky they are just to be able to breathe. And Rich knows, and I know, because we've been close to not having that breath anymore.
exactly.
You know?
With stroke and aphasia, you lose your breathing. So my journey back to myself has been through the breath. The
Yeah.
gift of understanding the breath, inhale and exhale, the nervous system, the balance of the waves through your body, and so the breath has become my ultimate best friend.
Yeah. And we talk about this in some of the songs you write
Yes.
about the waves, you know, the flow. And to us, it's all about the flow and accepting the flow. It's not always going to be what you want, you know, but it might be better than what you wanted, you
Exactly.
know. And that's how Rich and I met, and why we're doing what we're doing, because we want to share everything that's come to us, and give it back, because it was a gift to us, even though it didn't seem like a gift at the time. Trust me, you know. But yeah, but to give it back is the gift.
And that's the Christmas, giving it back.
Yeah.
There's no separation when you give and receive. There's the separation. It's just the flow of love, because love just wants to give to itself. There's no separation.
Right. Do you enjoy getting a gift or giving a gift more?
Right.
I enjoy giving it and seeing the look on their faces, and
Yes, it comes
just
from.
yeah, just make them be happy. You know how I get teary eyed when it comes to uh, how people react to compassion,
Oh, me.
because
I
yeah,
love
so few are used to it. And what Rich and I are doing is we're not taking. It's all about giving back. And I really hope that our listeners, our followers, our subscribers who we love and we're so thankful for, understand that's what we're doing. You
exactly.
know,
For you, for all of
yeah.
us. You're me, reflections of each other back through different storylines. It's all the same time.
You give the energy out and it comes back to you and it's wrapped. You know.
I like that. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's why I wake up every morning. You know, I used to wake up and not want to wake up. You know, because it was all about doing something for a living that didn't make any sense to me. But giving to other people, I can't imagine a better life.
No.
No. And if we all kind of saw it that way, you don't have to be crazy and do what we're doing and writing songs and books and things like that.
Be unique. Be yourself.
Just,
That's
just be yourself. Exactly.
Yeah. Be the
Free to
surprise.
be me. Free to be me.
Exactly.
That song. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a great song. Free to be me. And that's the gift we want to give you, is to just be yourself and understand that that's enough, no matter what anybody says. And it could also be that the people closest to you in your life are the most judgmental in your life. That doesn't change who you are. You can't pretend to be something that you're not. And that's what Rich and I see and what this song is about. And we have a new book coming out, A Myth of Death, Eternal Season, that Rich, I know, hates me for for sending it to him to edit, but it'll be done. It'll be done. It'll be done when it's done. But it's a good book. It includes all of our lyrics and our ideas, and we hope that you enjoyed as much as you enjoy our songs, and as much as we enjoy giving back to you.
Exactly.
That's it.
You want the journey through a life through the book. That's the idea of interactive book. You put yourself in the place of that book and find the present, the gift in the book.
Yeah, that's it. It's an interactive book, just like this is interactive, and we appreciate everyone who interacts because there's no judgment here. You know, who are we to judge you? We've been judged enough in our lives for different reasons, and it just
Judging myself. That's the worst thing, judging myself.
that's a great point.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it says in the Bible, and I'm not a I'm not a Christian or anything like that, but it does say something. A lot of things that are important is judge not lest you be judged.
Yes.
What that means to me is the only thing I can judge is me.
Exactly.
You know, so if I'm judging you, I'm actually judging myself.
Yeah, a part of your character within that person.
Exactly. You know, what I like, what I don't like in that person, when in reality, it's just let that person be.
Exactly.
You know, and that's how I see it. I don't, it's not complicated. It seems complicated, but it's hard to accept. It's easy to understand, but hard to accept because you feel alone. And what we're telling you is that you're not alone. You know, you feel free to talk to us and interact with us. And we don't carry any preconceived notions of who you are. I mean, who are we to do that?
Yeah,
we're
all nature. We're nature together. Watch my video today. We are nature. I discussed that today.
That was a good video.
Thank you, brother.
It was very simple and to the point and honest.
Yes, when you come to that point, just look at the tree, be the tree. Don't label the leaves. Don't say it's anything. Just watch the tree. You become the tree. When you're silent, you become the awareness. When you're aware, all there is awareness.
That's it.
You label everything.
That's it. And it's like you don't even have to call it a tree. I mean, we have to communicate.
Yes.
We have to communicate, but that doesn't mean that the tree is a tree. It just means it's a part of, not a part, but it is life itself. And it gives you what you give it. And I think that's what human beings can do to each other, but we're so afraid that we're not going to get back what we give. But that's not the point. The point is just to give. And if you don't get it back, that's it. Yeah. You move on and just not having expectations of what you think should happen, but just being aware, like you said, of what is happening. There's no past tense in life.
No.
And the myth of death explains that death is not an ending, it's actually a beginning, because winter does not end spring, but is its very foundation.
Every breath is brand new. Every moment's brand new when you're aware.
Right. Exactly. Every pulse. I don't make my heart beat.
Right. Or see the no man I see myself here. That's nature. Yeah. Just go with the flow.
And it's so like I said, it's so easy to see, but it's so hard based on what we've been taught since we were born.
Yeah.
And we cling to the past and we want the past to repeat or we want it to change. And neither one makes any sense because everything has changed, constant change. And if you see that, then you can be that. That sounds motivational. That's not what my point was, but
That was fine, brother. Don't do
you know what I mean.
Yeah.
You can be in the flow. You can be the wave on the ocean, but you're going to return to the ocean no matter what.
Let's go with it. Yeah.
Don't fight. Go with it. Surf it.
Yeah.
You
The
know,
mind fights things. The mind labels things as right or wrong, good and bad, left or right, up and down. You know,
everything.
everything. Jab, don't jab. It's all just division. Just go with the flow, and you're free. Neutrality, middle
And
way.
what few people can see is that one thought is not separate from another, because thought is thought. What thought that you think is not a thought, which makes thought one motion. And there's nothing wrong with it because we can communicate with it like you and I are doing right now. But as soon as you possess it, you become fragmented. And that's the problem. Thought is not an individual possession. Yes, there are individual biological diversities, which is needed for the adaptation of the whole,
Yeah.
which is what makes it eternal because it doesn't depend on time. It
Okay.
interacts. It's an interaction, like you said in the video you did this morning with the tree.
Yes.
You are that.
Yes, you are. We are nature. Nothing else.
Yeah,
It's all
that's
what you do is all good. What I do is all good. It's just perspectives of diversity coming to going, keeping the journey exciting and going forward.
yeah. Can you imagine knowing what tomorrow was going to bring?
Yeah.
That
Why would you wake
why
up?
do anything? Why get out of bed? Why create? That's it. That's what I've been trying to say for a long time. Why would you create if everything was perfect all the time?
You could not create. It's done. Right. Yeah.
And that would end evolution as we know it.
Which is not going to happen. It's impossible.
No, that's really how I want to end it on my side. Is that without diversity and not knowing, creation would be or creating would be impossible. It wouldn't be necessary. So when you understand that, then you can be creation itself.
Well said. Exactly.
Yep.
Chris, any questions for us, Chris? Any questions for us before we sign off, Chris? I see other people chatting, but I don't see anybody else now.
Okay.
So that's the meaning of the song: to be in the get the present in the presence of the moment.
Every day is Christmas.
Exactly. So it's everyday's awareness. It's a gift of being present. Awareness, Christmas, the metaphor. So it doesn't matter what dogma, which because I came from a Christian background.
Same here.
I'm not really gone. It's more of like it's absolved. It's morphed into everything. So I
Yeah.
don't discard anything, but utilize the metaphor of Christmas to get the message across in this moment.
It's become what it was meant to be.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
That's what I feel. But anyway, I can't speak for anybody else, but I was raised a strict Christian, and it was probably the worst thing that ever happened in my life because I lived in a life of fear and constantly monitoring. Can't even say that word. A constant monitor of my thoughts. So, in a way, it was a blessing because I never thought my thoughts were my own, so I could distance myself from it. But once I realized what was really going on, I was like, wait a minute, no, this isn't reality. This is what I was taught, and that changed everything in my life. And it's in the book. What is it? The Death of Time.
Yeah, it's a good book.
And it's also in the myth of death.
On that too, yeah.
Yeah. And we're not talking about death as an ending. We're talking about it as nothing to be afraid of because
An awakening.
basically, an awakening.
Yeah.
I can't even say anything more. That's perfectly stated.
Yes.
That's it.
Yes. Please enjoy the song. Also, we are on Bandcamp right now, free streaming songs. You can also purchase songs through Bandcamp. We're overlap. And also
Ditto.
iTunes, TikTok, Instagram. We're on everything now. We're getting spread out there to spread seeds of love, unconditional joy now, and freedom and harmony and awakened presence. Because we need nothing more now than to be awake.
And I agree with that.
Look at these broken. Look at what the world has become. It's reflecting back our brokenness, our idea of separation, the cast up and down systems, the greed, the poverty, the richness, and that's mine. Ultimately, they're all the same being of flow of love. So we're bringing that back to you.
And we talked about greed being nothing more than fear anyway. And we also talked earlier about the ripple becomes a tidal wave. But we can't do it without our subscribers and our followers. And you mean more to us than you can possibly know because it gives us, I don't want to say motivation because we're already motivated by it, but it gives us the swell.
Momentum.
Yeah, it gives us the swell, the momentum that we
Yeah,
cross. We always cross in everything we do. So it gives us the momentum that lets us know that people are actually out there listening, and yeah, it means so much to us, and we're grateful.
we are sure grateful. We're very thankful for everybody watching us now, building our channel with us, as is with us together, has become this huge wave of compassion that just own everything.
Be
To
a
absorb,
part of it.
yeah, be part of it, own it, just encapsulate everybody into our hearts.
That's it. All you can do is just spread the word.
Exactly. Please
Yeah,
share it, spread us, listen to us, and have a great day.
that's it, baby. All right,
Okay?
Rita. I love you, man.
You too, man. You're doing great. We love you guys.
All
Till
right,
next,
brother.
till next time.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, I'll stop this stream.